Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to IronHawk Research. So today we're going to talk about elasticity. So there are many types of elasticity. So the first one we're going to talk about is called the price elasticity of demand. So it measures the effect of change in price on quantity of demand. The formula is shown on the slides is the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in price. What it measures is how responsive of quantity demanded of a good to a change in the market price of the good. So a flatter demand curve means the good is relatively more elastic, and a steeper demand curve means the good is relatively inelastic. A real life example of elastic goods would be something that has a lot of competitors or alternatives. For example, apples and oranges. Both apples and oranges are relatively elastic because if the price of apple goes up, the demand for apple would go down significantly because people can switch to buying oranges instead of apple. Same logic with for orange. If the price of orange goes up, people can buy apple instead of orange, so the demand for orange would go down. An example for and relatively inelastic product would be, say, water, right? Because there's no alternative. Doesn't matter where the price of water is, you still need to consume that much water a day. So if there is a change in price of water, it won't change the quantity demand for water that much. So that is the price elasticity of a demand. So the next elasticity is called income elasticity of demand. So it measures the demand of a good. So it measures the change of a demand for a good corresponds to a change in income in general. So for example, an income elastic good would be luxury brands, right? So if your income goes down, all of a sudden you will purchase less luxury goods. On the other hand, water again is an income inelastic good because it doesn't matter where your income is or how high or how low your income is, still need to drink water every day or consume water every day. So in this case, the luxury goods or the luxury brands are relatively income elastic and water is relatively income inelastic. The next elasticity that we're going to talk about is called the cross price elasticity of demand. So in this concept, it involves two goods, okay? So what it describes is the change in quantity of good A in reaction to a change in the price of good B. So real life example would be, for example, an entrance fee for ski resort and rental skis. So as the entrance fee for ski resorts drops, more vacationers would go to these resorts, so therefore pushing up the demand for rental skis. So this inverse relationship between price of entry and the demand for rental skis makes them complements. Our examples are coffee and cream, peanut butter and jelly, and gasoline and large cars. On the other hand, if the price of burgers go up, then people will probably buy more hot dogs. If the price of one good and the quantity demanded of another good move in the same direction, they're called substitutes. So the elasticity value will be positive for substitutes and negative for complements. And there's one more elasticity that we need to talk about, is the elasticity of supply. For the previous three types of elasticity are all describing demand, but this one describes the supply. So the elasticity of supply measures the responsiveness of quantity supply to price changes. So how do we determine whether a good is elastic or inelastic? So whenever the elasticity is greater than 1, it means elastic. If it's lower than 1, then means inelastic. On the same demand curve, the top portion is the elastic portion and the bottom portion is the inelastic portion. So to recap, there are mainly 4 types of elasticity. The first one is called the price elasticity of demand. The second one is called income elasticity of demand. The third one is called the cross price elasticity of demand. And the fourth one is the elasticity of supply. If the curve is steep, a steeper curve means inelastic, a flatter curve means elastic. An elasticity that is greater than 1 means elastic, lower than 1 means inelastic. And on the same demand curve, just like this picture shows, the top portion will have an elasticity that's greater than 1, and the bottom portion would have an elasticity of less than 1. So that is elasticity. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please smash the like button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.